Hey babes, it's Linda here. We're going to be doing my 2024 first quarter wraps, and I thought I'd take you guys on this journey trying to reflect on the last 3 months, seeing how they worked, how they didn't work, and what we can improve in the next few months coming. I think a lot of this is more so on how to better yourself for the next few months, tweaking what needs to be tweaked. I feel like a lot of us are currently in a stride, having built routines at the beginning of the year or the end of last year that we knew that we wanted to work on coming into this year. And it's more so just seeing how well these routines are working for our current lives. Lives are ever changing, things are forever changing. And, as humans and as people who want to develop and adapt, to develop and become more, there's need to adapt. So we're adapting to each situation. So what we might have planned in the beginning of the year might not even be how we're running things currently. And that's perfectly okay as long as you're still running. Let's get into it. This first quarter wrapped 2024. It is currently January, February, and March. I feel like the word for those 3 months was really direction. I feel like I had an idea of where I wanted to go, what I wanted to do, and it was more so about execution now. Like how, now that I know and I figured out that plan, it's how we're going to get there, you know? What is the day to day that we need to improve on or work on in order to get there? And that's what we've been trying to curate these last few months and trying to figure out what routine is working, what isn't working, so that, coming into the next quarter, we're sprinting. That's the dash, that's that push. Just thinking about like with runners or sprinters, but they always start with their heads down and they kick off and they're going. Now I'm at that, when you hit your head up, that's where I'm at right now. I already know the direction I'm going in. I just need execution now. So that's the plan for the next quarter. But also for January, we went home. I posted, okay, no, let's start from the very, very beginning. If you don't know, I love to cook, and I started like a catering company at the middle of last year. And I thought I wanted to be a caterer and I cater to all these events, but I'm finding that I really just want to host dinner parties, like elaborate dinner parties. Okay, like that is the vibe. I just feel like a nice curated menu coming in with a theme and aesthetic, like match the vibe. But yeah, that's currently what I'm really feeling for. So yeah, I hosted a supper club at the beginning of the year. It was amazing, amazing event. All my like friends were there. It was beautiful. And yeah, so I did that. And then after that, I went to Zimbabwe, which is, guys, that's my home. If you don't know, that's my home. That's my home. I went home for my sister's wedding, and it was a beautiful, grounding experience. I was a bridesmaid, and it was just so beautiful showing up for her and being present, seeing the way both families really showed up for Mati and Coyote it was amazing. It was beautiful to see. The love in the room was infinite and endless and just strong. You could really feel that. And it was beautiful. Guys, going home is always nice. But like the purpose for going home this time was for her wedding. But I'm even grateful that I had the opportunity to go home, given that I hadn't been home in over 6 years. Saying that out loud is just shocking. America has had me in a chokehold, okay? But saying that out loud is shocking. Like, I'm happy I was given the experience to go home. In January, I'm happy that my other sister's getting married, so I have to go home again. I'm saying have to, like, who has to do that? Me, babe. I want to do that. It was really nice to be home, see my friends, see my family, and just be on the streets that made me. Given that, guys, I spent over 17 years of my life there. Like, those streets made me who I am. Obviously we had to tweak it a little because the same person that I was at 17 is not the same person I am at 27. 27. When did we get here? Beautiful. Life is a beautiful thing, guys. 10 years of growth. Like, I'm a completely different person. It's beautiful. But yeah, it was nice. I got to go home, sister's wedding. Got to see my father's grave. Again, hadn't seen that in years. So it was really, it was just a nice, wholesome experience. New perspective, grounding, like comforting. It just feels warm. The sound of waking up is still ringing in my head. It's just a beautiful, quiet, slow experience. In America, everything is really just go, go, go. It's so fast, it's endless, and it just feels exhausting, honestly. And an ever sharp pen. Oh, sorry. Home. Oh, and I posted my first YouTube video. And obviously, you know that because you're watching my YouTube right now. But I posted my first YouTube video. I'm so excited. It was my, well, was it a first? No, it wasn't even my first YouTube video. It was my first vlog. And it was the Zimbabwe vlog. And it was just, yeah, if you haven't seen that, make sure. Oh, okay. I think we're losing sunlight, but the face is still giving. I posted my first vlog. It's my Zimbabwe vlog. Check it out on my, well, you are on my YouTube channel, so it's most likely that you've already seen that video. But if you haven't, you know, maybe it haven't, or even if you have, just, you know, make your way, like the video, you know, leave a comment. You know, you just you know, do a little something, support your girl. But yeah, those are my, that was really January. February was an interesting month. Life changes. um yeah, February was interesting. There were a lot of life changes. And I think it was more so me kind of just getting more into my me era, choosing myself a lot more, and really showing up for who I want to be, who I'm striving to be. Did this camera decrease? Like, did it go down? Okay, all jokes aside, the camera 1000% went down in height. I don't like that because okay, fair and fine, I have been using the tripod a lot more. But like for a new-ish tripod, once it's in that setting, it needs to set. Yes, February was definitely so a me era, me getting back into showing up for me, choosing myself, and, you know, being intentional and proactive in the stuff that I want to do. Like I said, January was all about direction. So not January, this first quarter was all about direction. So January was really figuring out what that direction was. February was more so, okay, doing what I need to do for me in order to show up for myself and be that girl that I know I am. So yes, February was like when it was crazy because I feel like once I got back from Zim, the jet lag was hitting seriously and hard, that I ended up, like, I was awake one day and it was the first day I was going back to work, but I was up at like 4 a.m. and I was kind of debating, but not really even debating. Like, I was like, if I'm up and I'm awake the way that I'm awake right now, I may as well start my day and get at it. So I did. And I feel like that's what just unleashed the beast. Okay. Like, I was on beast mode. I was showing up every day, exaggeration, but on the days that I knew I had to be up and out of bed by 5 a.m. to be at the gym by 6 a.m. latest, I was up and at it. Okay. And I feel like that's what really took my weight loss and muscle gain to the next level, because I was so consistent. Like, I've lost, okay, so I was like 165 at one point. I feel that was like my highest was probably 169, 168. Um, but I'm currently sitting at like a 157, 160. Like, that's where I'm currently like floating between. And I'm like, that's a lot of weight to have lost. And I can see it. Like, I can see it in my face. I've lost a lot of weight in my face right now. I can see my oopsies. My collarbone is sticking out a whole lot more. My back, guys, when I said I wanted to work out my back is, she understood the assignment. Okay, she got it. Because my back, I've lost so much weight on my back, and now we're trying to build muscle in the places most girlies want to build muscles. If you know, you know. That was now also getting back into therapy. Guys, in this day and age, we all need it. Like, you know, maybe we don't all need it, because I remember I had a debate with one guy one time. He was literally like, some people can handle their own stuff on their own and still be perfectly fine. It's only certain people that choose and need and want to go to therapy. And I was like, no, we all need it. You know, your thinking changes. He's not wrong. Not everybody needs to go to therapy. But I feel like if there are certain patterns that you yourself are able to notice and you're not able to break them, or you feel kind of stuck, it's always a good thing to go test it out and talk to somebody that literally cannot go to anyone with your problems ever. Okay, I feel like it's such a freeing experience. Like, you can talk to your man, you can talk to your girl, you can talk to your friends, you can talk to your family, but I promise you, there are certain things that you're just not going to want to say to them. It's always good to have a safe place that you can kind of really offload, hey? Like, process something, or not even fully process it yet. Talk to your therapist about it, process it, and then be like, girl, so actually, I just realized this about myself. Like, we now want to talk to your friends, but like telling your friends and your family and your boyfriends and your girlfriends all these serious things about you, it's it's nice to share, but at the same time, they're not gonna know what to tell you. They're not gonna know what to do. They cannot guide you. They cannot, like, they can support you, they can listen to you, and maybe they can offer advice, but at the end of the day, these people are not your therapists. And I feel like a lot of people like to treat these relationships as if it's like a therapy session, and 1000% it can be, but it cannot be every Thursday I'm calling you so we can have a conversation about my feelings. No, 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 no. Thank you, but no thank you. Please call your therapist. But yeah, I got back into therapy. It's been so great. I have been connecting. Like, I've been making a lot of connections. This is the first time in therapy that I actually feel like my therapist is listening. Oh my gosh, she's actually, like, my therapist is listening and giving help. Like, actually, she gave me homework, and I just thought about the homework because I don't remember what that homework was. Ma'am, I'm so sorry. But she is actually listening to me. She's offering sound advice, and she's helping me make connections. Guys, I've had therapists before where it literally felt like she wasn't even trying to listen. Like, I would say something and she'd be like clicking on her like on her mouse, whatever, on her screen. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. And I'm just like, you're not listening to me right now. Like, what am I paying for if you're not actually going to sit down and ground yourself with me in this moment? Like, be for real. So I've had that. I've had a therapist that was just, I don't know. I was like, sis, you're not saying anything. You're wanting me to talk, 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 but can you say something back? Anyway, this is the first therapist that I genuinely feel like we're making strides, like we're making good and big moves. Oh my gosh, I have mastered, guys. I am in a very serious, very deep summer prep. Okay. So I have a whole self care routine that I'm currently going through that I'm trying to do every 2 weeks. Obviously, life is life, and so you fall off a bit. But I try to do it every 2 weeks. It involves me like shaving my legs, waxing my armpits, shaving my face, exfoliating my skin. Like, we're going through the lashes, the nails, girl, the hair, like genuinely taking care of Ama Linda from head to toe. I call it a summer prep because, I mean, who doesn't want soft skin during the summer? But like, honestly, it's just like that everyday standard maintenance. Not every day, but that standard maintenance that, like, I just feel like women should have. It's feminine. It upkeeps you. You feel soft. You smell good. You look good. Like, who is complaining? Literally nobody. But yeah, I'm working through it. I feel like I've mastered the routine at this point, but we can always add a little one, two, three here and there. Um, but yeah, please, guys, let me know if you want me to show you what it is. It really is a long, extensive process. But I feel like, ladies, I can speak for myself, and I'm sure I'm speaking to someone else out there. We go through a lot. We do a lot of mental thinking. Our bodies go through like several different changes every day, every month. And we need time to really pour back into ourselves. We're giving to our jobs, we're giving to our friends, we're giving to our relationships, we're giving to our families. And it's like, when do you really have time to show up for you? And so that's why I'm justifying my very extensive routine, because sometimes I do not want to be involved, and I really just want to pour deeply into myself. And it's okay, okay. It's okay. This is me time. So that was my Feb. Yeah, that was interesting. it was an interesting month. But yeah, that was Feb. And then March. Oh my gosh, this felt like a what are all the things I wanted to do and am I finally doing them? And the answer is yes. Oh my gosh, March was really, really fun. Got to go to the rodeo, and I've been wanting to do the rodeo for years. I feel like Beyonce just added she added all the spice. She added all the spice to March because when she dropped Texas Hold'em and 16 carriages, I was like immediately, this is Beyonce telling me, Amalinda, go to the rodeo. You've been wanting to go to the rodeo. Now is your time. Go to the rodeo. Immediately. And I was like, yes, ma'am. And then I tried to create like a whole rodeo crew. But like guys, when the trip finally leaves the group chat, I will let you know. I'll let you know because it's tough. I ended up going with my friend Liana, and we had a time, and it was one of our like first girl trips. And it was a time. Houston is built different, and you guys, Houston is built different. I saw a video recently that said like, this guy was talking to this girl, and this girl was like, "Damn, why are you always outside?" And he's like, "No, outside is always in Houston." And it's the actual facts. The actual facts, outside is always in Houston. There's always something to do. And as much as I would love to live in that city, I already know that I would be the least productive ever. I cannot live in Houston. Then I'm like, I can, but no, I know I can't. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I can. We'll figure it out. As I said, there's more than enough time for everything in any. Houston was fun. Where with Liana, it was a great time. We had a great bonding experience. The girl knows I love her. Yeah, girl, I said it on camera. But it was amazing. March was very much so a do what I want to do, what do I want to do, and can I do it, and let me do it kind of month. And it's been great. And I ended off the month doing an amazing photo shoot with Doyin. Guys, go follow this man's YouTube and go follow his photography page on Instagram. He is so good at what he does. I cannot wait to show you guys these pictures because Doyin, this combo, sir, sign me up. This is crazy, guys. It looks, I saw some and I was like, wow, we did that. We really ate. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited to show you guys these pictures. We've met, we've been wanting to work together for a while. So I'm super grateful that we're finally able to find time to make it work. And when I say it's like maybe 70, low 80 degrees in Austin, and I had to get into some freezing water, I am committed to the cause. Okay, I was committed to the cause. I did it though. And the pictures, because I got into that water, better be fire. But if they're not, bro, I know I got some fire ones regardless. So it is what it is. But yeah, guys, that is my 2024 wrapped. I feel like coming into this next quarter, we've done direction, and now we're getting into that like hustle, that grind, that push, that pedal to the metal, all gas, all smoke. Okay, this is Texas. This ain't Hold'em. Texas ain't whatever the words were. I know the lyrics. All gas, all smoke. We're going full throttle, full speed ahead. It's really that push. Second quarter, all gas. No wait, all smoke. I don't like that. Beast mode I've used so many times, but I feel like push. That's what I'm currently thinking. That was the word I thought about. And I like push because it's that, girl, when you wake up, because I know we've all had these days. We've had those days where we wake up, like the alarm actually goes off. You wake up and you're awake-ish. You're awake enough. Let me say that. You're awake enough to get out of bed, but you decide not to anyway. This is that push. Okay? Let's go. All gas, baby. This is that push. This is that push. So our 2024 second quarter is all push, okay? Just stay on what you're on. Whatever you're working towards this year, stay on it. Give it that extra push, okay? Comment down below what your second quarter word is going to be. Are you grinding? Are you hustling? Are you direction? Are you pushing? Like, whatever it's going to be. What is your stride? How are you moving these next few months? Because, I mean, summer is already here. I know it's here in Texas. So, summer has come. What are your summer plans? Oh, and also let me know if you guys want me to do that summer prep. Yeah. my summer prep, my summer skincare routine. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. Hit that notification button so you can stay on top of everything. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one.